Well, Frank's voice decided apparently to uh, kind of throw out the first blow here on this debate, talk, whatever the hell you want to call it. Um, it's funny how you know Frank comes on and goes, um, you know, my strength is in theology, so I hope you can talk that. Yeah, that's not a problem. Um, honestly, Frank, you've never met the likes of me when it comes to the shit that I'm gonna bring up. Um, and then there was two more responses. Both of them basically went just destroyed Frank, and then Frank's win is it's a discussion. Besides, I would tear him. Uh, I would tear him in pieces if he were made out of paper. Oh. Wow, Frank. Already starting off on a good foot. Um, all I gotta say is honestly, really, this is the whole purpose of this is really to have fun and to kind of bring out a bunch of things that I don't see discussed on here. I mean, I have things, and I already know the answers to these questions I'm going to be asking. I'm not going to be asking them to whether to get answer, to find out what the answer is. I'm finding out what you know, and I already know. I will not be asking questions that I don't know answers to. Okay. That's the simple reality of the way I work. I'm not just going to ask questions that that are full of unknowns. I'm not going to ask a question that potentially you can surprise an answer on me on. I already know the answers. You know, I think it's absolutely I think for you to make this claim that you can tear me up if I was a piece of paper is just pathetic. This whole thing is designed to me as a way to test to see how far you would go for your faith. Okay, and what I mean by that will become apparent as this unfolds. I don't walk into something like this unless I'm prepared. When I even made the challenge in the first place, I knew that I was going to wind up getting into some fun, funky stuff. So, I think that thinking that you can beat me at anything is really amazing. There might be things that you can. It's like I can't quote verbatim parts of the Bible, but really that's not a necessity for what it is that I talk about when it comes to religion. If I want to quote a Bible verse, I'll go online and look for it. I do that all the time. I think the semi bravado that you showed, even though you threw a smiley face at the end of it, really is telling, and I think this is going to be really fun to see how far I can push things. And honestly, I don't think you have it in you to ask me questions that I can't answer. I know I'm going to answer them in a way that you're not expecting. I love seeing people come up with these lawyer type questions, that they think that they can pull one over on me. How often do you beat, so when was the last time you beat your wife? Type of questions. Or that all that regardless of the answer you give, you're going to give the answer they want. I don't fall for those type of questions. So honestly, Frank, if you're gonna do this, be prepared, because I'm coming with guns blazing, because I got a real live, person out there who thinks they understand things, and it's just going to be oodles of fun to do this. I mean, I've already got, I got, if I've already got, I already know you're going to bring up theology, and so I've got, started working on my list of 5 questions that are just going to be things that it's going to blow you away, but that's just part of the fun of this. Like I said, I have my ideas, my hypothesis of about you, Frank, and I think that you are not ready for this. So, again, I put the challenge out there: 5 questions over 5 videos. Okay, 5 rounds. If you want to do it, let's do it. You got, again, you got the first crack at this. All you had to do is put your first video to me, and I'll respond to it, and then we go back and forth. And then in a couple weeks, once we've worked out some details, we'll go up on Stickam and actually do a live discussion. And anybody who wants to join in can join in, but this is not going to happen overnight. But I also think you need to be prepared for anything that I can bring at you. So this is going to be fun. So again, good job on the bravado. Bring it.